Thanks for staying with us. Faith Academy has won 14 regular season games in a row, but the Flames are looking for win number 15 against St. Mary's Hall, an opponent that will be a challenge in every way. Head coach Russ Roberts explains.
They're a very diversified offense. They've got a bunch of young college GAs over there coaching that team, and they're very mindful of scheme and techniques. Well, maybe not so much techniques, but scheme and formations. They show you a lot of formations, a lot of sets. They try to be multiple in about everything they do. They try to throw and run, pretty much 50-50. Their quarterback is a junior named Roland, but he was a starter last year, so he's got a year under his belt. So I think he does a good job of executing the offense. He's got a different set of starters this year, kind of a different mindset, different strengths. But the coaching staff's been real successful in integrating that into a positive attack, and they're 2-1. They were 2-1 last year when we played them up there, so that's similar. But they're a dangerous ball club. I think they're physically talented to an extent, but I think the main threat is the fact that they're well disciplined and they're well coached.
You know, you talked about that in the fact that they're a young coaching staff, kind of learning some things. And have you been impressed with them, with the coaching staff and what they're teaching? I know that you've been at this a long time, no offense, that you may be considered one of the elder statesmen in your profession, but do you feel like these guys, can you see the talent and what it takes? Do they have the same drive that you did as a young coach?
Oh yeah, definitely. Going back to your original statement, I'm the oldest guy in the room in just about any room, so that's certainly true. But yeah, I see a lot of drive on their part. I think they're very enthusiastic. They've got a lot of energy and a lot of enthusiasm, and they're excited about the same things I was excited about learning what's going on, what is the new in things to do, and getting it taught and getting their kids ready. Your perspective on that changes as you get older. One of the things we pride ourselves in here at Faith is we try to do the things that really complement our skill, and I think we maybe do a little bit better job of that than they do. But I think they do a great job of teaching their players, what is the end thing to do in football and how to take advantage of it. And to be real honest, they're putting a real push on us because we've got to find ways to defense all that. Last week, Eastside Memorial made it kind of easy. They lined up in 1 or 2 sets, and we were able to get in the defense and just play base defense, which we had not been able to do really all year long, and it was very helpful. I don't think, not only did we not give up a touchdown with our first team defense, I don't think we gave up a first down. Our backups did, but our starters did not. But we'll be hard tested this week because we're going to have to adjust to what they give us. We're going to have to adjust to motion and sets and different types of play, and that'll be. We'll know a lot more about ourselves when we walk the field Friday night. And this is a dangerous type of season right now because we're being real successful. And there's a real temptation to think that this is easy. This winning stuff's easy, and when it is, you let your guard down, and that's why people get upset. And I think you look at USC getting beat 2 weeks ago, and you look at some people getting beat last week, and a lot of it stems to the fact that you think, hey, this is an easy game. We got it. We know what we need to know. We can do what we need to do. And in truth, you're going to have to get better every week, and you're going to have to get ready for multiple changes because you got some young coach or some old guy over there maybe in his office or maybe sitting out on his deck out behind his house scheming and trying to figure out ways to take advantage of what you do.
Russ Roberts, what makes the Flames so difficult to play? The coaches have an arsenal of weapons they can choose from, and the players' willingness to do whatever it takes in order to help the team win. We hear from one of them, sophomore lineman Joey Barclay.
I really like playing for Coach Roberts. He's a wonderful coach. He teaches us so many things, his technique and everything.
Tell me some more things about playing for Coach that people may not realize.
He doesn't pick favorites. He loves everyone to death. He gets mad, but then he comforts us. He doesn't cuss us out or anything like that. like some other coaches do. That's pretty nice.
What is the biggest difference between the 2012 team and the 2013 team?
We're missing a lot of our seniors. We love them to death, and they're gone now. But now it's a fresh start, and we have several new people, and they're getting into the playing action and everything. So, and they're fitting in well here.
Coach says that we're starting to get into a mentally tough part of the season, in that you're looking at your fourth game, trying to wrap up pre-district before you start your district play. And he says the big challenge is to keep hungry, to keep his players, for his players to remain hungry. Are you guys still hungry to keep this thing going as long as you can?
I am, and several others are. I'm certain of that. And there's some that are fine with it as now, but we're trying to get it so everyone is, because that just lets off steam, and we don't perform our best whenever it's like that.